Hi, today I wanted to talk about two retail microcurrent units that I have found that I'm really happy with as far as a unit to travel with. Also recommending it to clients that maybe aren't overly enthusiastic about doing at-home beauty treatments on their own. Many times they'll schedule with me once a week or bi-monthly for microcurrent treatments. And then I love to recommend this unit, and it's by a company out of Switzerland called FOREO. And this is the Bear Mini. They make a larger unit called the Bear. I thought it would be fun today to show you a little demonstration with this mini microcurrent unit that packs a punch. Now, one of the most attractive things about this microcurrent unit is its price. It ranges from $199 to the larger unit, which is $299. The biggest difference between the two units is really the size of the electrodes. You have a positive and a negative, and it oscillates in between. If you've taken other classes of mine, you know that the positive emits a hydrogen, the negative emits a hydroxyl, and those two electrons are drawn to one another. And it's this drawing in that creates an action potential or a miniature contraction that we don't even feel in the muscle, creating the need for the body to produce more ATP. ATP is a nucleotide, or it is the battery, kind of the flow or energy of the cell to do everything optimally in that cell. As we get older, our ATP drops from about 100% to 60% starting at the age of 40. So when we can keep or maintain ATP in the cell, we can keep young at a cellular level. And that's one of my favorite things about using microcurrent. This little unit, or this unit, this is the actual size I have, travels so easily, and it fits in a purse or a suitcase, and it's regulated just through a little button. So I press this little button here. It has an app that you download on your phone, and it's easy. I'm not an app person. I get irritated with any units. I know it's a great way to collect information on consumers, but this is an app and it's relatively painless. I download the app, I press this button and it keys in with the phone. Up pops the serial number, it asks me a couple questions, and bam, I'm off to the races. It has the option though, if you don't know microcurrent or you don't have a lot of moves in your arsenal, it does have 2 and 3 minute type programs that you can do. And I love this because it's a great way to kind of tone the muscle and move lymph. Another thing that I like about both of these units is it has a little bit of an ultrasonic vibration. So this moves lymph really nicely. You also know when it's conducting because you feel the little vibration. It also works without a vibration if that for some reason bothers you. Anyway, I'm going to show you a quick one side to kind of how it works and show you how simple this unit is. It might be a great travel unit, might be just a great unit if you're young and you're not too concerned about wrinkles. I always prep the face for success. I'm really into my Alastin HA Immerse, which is a high molecular weight hyaluronic that does not cause inflammation in the skin. And what hyaluronic does is it draws water in the skin. So the skin's holding it. And this is so important with microcurrent because water kind of carries the electrical current and makes microcurrent more efficient. And then I use a little bit of a conductive gel, about that much. And I like the Neogenesis. I love the Neogenesis because even though it dries out, I could always just add a little bit of water and it reactivates the glide. That's really what we're looking for, a hydrated skin with a nice glide to carry the current deep into the tissues. So there's different levels, and this unit is programmed for 2 minutes. So I kind of like to divide my face in quadrants, and then I know that each side I'm getting 2 minutes. Then you can add the neck. So that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 minutes. And I'm conditioning my skin. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of using the current, and I'm going all the way up. And I love that. And I wish you could hear the little vibration, because it does, you do feel like you're moving stagnant fluids that you want to get rid of. And then I'm just going to go to the side, kind of moving that. And I'm working on the tissue as well as the muscle. So again, you always know the little unit will turn off in 2 minutes. And that tells you it's time to move on to the next segment. On the app, it shows how to do a full face in that amount of time. So if you're really pressed for time, I know you all have 2 minutes out there to get a little microcurrent love to the tissue. We're always going to see, as we get older, we trap a lot of lymph in this jaw area. And this is because our necks get tight and the lymphatic flow gets impeded. So now I'm just kind of moving to this next section. Another great idea to use this unit is before applying makeup. Microcurrent helps kind of minimize the appearance of pores. It tones and tightens the skin, and makeup just goes on so much smoother and clearer. I've had the most success with this particular unit traveling. It's just something that on an airplane, if you're traveling transatlantic or Pacific, you can just kind of freshen up and brighten the skin. Just doing this subtle little movement, you can start to see the blood flow and the toning of the muscles. We're still on that original button we pressed, so I'm still working at 2 minutes. Let's watch this too. It's great for plumping up the lip. So it just stopped. All I have to do is touch it again, and you can see it's on a level of 2. I can take it to a level of 3, and then once it touches the skin, the current is activated. So that's kind of my brief little overview of the FOREO Microcurrent Bear and Bear Mini. You can get these units at Sephora, online at foreo.com. You can also order it through me, which I always appreciate. And for a short time only, I am including an ANMA with the purchase of each one at $1.99, and that includes shipping. The Bear, or $2.99 for the large, $1.99 for the Bear Mini. And if you have any questions or comments, please post them below. I always love to hear what you say, and I look forward to posting my next video. Till then, happy lifting.